Hello, everyone. It's your boy Josh,
It's your boy Tay.
and we back again with another power ranking. This time, week 14. We almost done. It be playoff time and Christmas in the blink of your eye. New Year's. All right. So just to run it back, I want to thank everybody for liking. Make sure you and leave a comment too as well if you want to. If you agree or disagree with our power rankings, feel free. So we're gonna name our top five teams. We're gonna name our honorable mentions, and we also gonna name the worst teams. We see
Yep.
it, the bottom of the pack. They pretty much in they season is pretty much over. They already looking at the draft, scouts, and everything. Okay. All right. So
Can
say I'll let you go. Oh,
yeah. Now I'm about to say Cancun. It was like Cancun on me, Cancun on three. You know what I'm saying? One, two, three, Cancun. That's what
they
they.
they worry about Tulum, Cabo. That's what they worried about. They worry about where they going in the off season, where they vacation in the off season, pretty much right
Exactly.
now. All right,
That's
so
what
let's
they-
go. Tay, I'll let you go first. Who do you have at your number
All
five?
right. All right. My number five team is actually going to be a team that just came off a good victory.
Mhm.
On Thanksgiving. Um, I'm going with my number five team. I'm going with Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers as my number five team.
Yep, I'm with you on that, but I'm stuck between teams. It was them and another team in a division is getting
Mm-hmm.
some buzz right now between them and the Bears.
Yep.
Wow. All right, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going with the Packers as well. I'm stuck. I'm gonna get Packers slight edge. They are on like a three. Is it like on a 3 game win streak? Enjoy
Yeah.
love and they beat the Lions divisional. I'm gonna just slight edge. I want to say the Packers at number five.
All right. Number four. I was actually this team is on a win streak. We already just discussed them. My number
Mhm.
four team is actually going to be the Chicago Bears because of the win streak that they on. Caleb Williams is balling out right now. Not turning the ball over.
But Tay it's been some because put them at number four. My number four, I was gonna put maybe like Seattle because Seattle is still on a still balling
Yeah,
and they destroyed the Vikings like 26-0. Tay.
yeah.
Um, I want to put the Bears in there, but I want to have to go Seattle. They slaughtered the Vikings for 26-0.
Got you. All right. My number
Uh,
three team is actually, uh, I guess we're thinking the same thing but different numbers. Uh,
mhm.
Number three for me is actually going to be the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh, okay,
Actually,
okay. My
um,
my number three team, Seattle Seahawks. Okay, even though the reason because they beat the Vikings don't have a quarterback. Their quarterback situation is low. JJ McCarthy can't stay healthy. Wentz is pretty much done. Uh, they had a pretty much
yeah,
got an undrafted guy back there, so I didn't expect too much of him.
yeah,
26-0. That was a slaughter.
yeah, and then the Sam Donald revenge game, pretty much. It had a making
Yeah,
of what was going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I know they regret letting him walk. They probably should have just franchised tag him.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah, they had to go. They had to go back in time. JJ McCarthy was a huge risk. That was the only question mark
yes,
I had with the Vikings.
yeah,
I said, I don't know if he's the guy. Maybe he's a rookie. Maybe you give him a shot. Please give him a shot. All right. My number. Oh, okay. Okay. My number three team, even though they came to Washington, barely won. Barely won. Their record is 10-2. They Mariota almost got a win off of them. So I'm gonna say the
yeah.
Broncos at number three. I think last week we put them at what number two, number one, just
Two,
by
yeah,
default. Just by default, I'm gonna drop them down one just in case because that game could have went. I'm gonna say this about the Broncos.
mm.
They win close games. I don't know if that's gonna work in the playoffs. That's the only question mark I have about the Broncos.
Depends who they
They
match up with.
because they're number one seed in the AFC, if I'm not mistaken. Now, as done with the Patriots. Don't quote me on
It's
that.
the Patriots.
It's between one
It's
of
the
those. It's between
Patriots.
one of those two.
It's the one.
Because I
Yeah,
say because if Broncos the number one seed, they might be one and done as a number one seed. I'm gonna say that depending on who they play.
yeah.
But yeah. So who do you have at number two?
Oddly enough, because of what's been going on with the AFC, um, I'm going with the standards as they got right now. My number two team is actually going to be the Denver Broncos, just because of the fact of how the seeding is going.
Yeah,
Um,
I can't.
yes, it was a highly, I would say it was a highly underrated game overall because nobody was expecting Washington to, to play out. Let's be
Be that
honest.
competitive.
Yeah. So a lot of, because Washington pretty much is built like pretty much going for the draft, barring what everything that happened. They got hit with the sophomore slump. Not just Dayton Daniels, the Washington Commanders got hit with the whole sophomore slump. So I will say,
Mhm.
but based on what happened, this is the Denver Broncos. They won't look good in the first half. They won't look good at certain points of the third quarter. But when the fourth quarter happens and they got
Mhm.
time, they will make that comeback. I don't know how they do it, but they end up doing
Mhm.
it every single time. And now they sitting at 10-2. So,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So number two,
Okay.
not
I went with a
not
different direction. I went with
yeah.
a different direction. I'm gonna tell you my logic. I had the Rams won last week. They lost to
Mhm.
the Panthers, so I just dropped them down one. So
Okay.
my number two is the Rams. That's my logic.
Okay.
I still think the Rams is probably the best complete team. Probably them or Green Bay might be them and the Eagles. Those are my three like complete teams in the
Mhm.
NFC. I'll probably say. You know, the Eagles they've been struggling the last two games, but everybody go through their drought.
Everybody go through
Uh,
their drought. Yeah.
so I'll say that. All right. So number one, who do you have at number one?
The New England Patriots at number one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm just gonna agree with you. New England number one.
I
They
think they won
records.
what 10
They
straight.
records.
They won like what 8, 9 straight. Like they
Yeah.
won almost 10 games straight right now.
Yeah, then they just spanked the Giants. That was embarrassing. That game was a slaughter. That's another slaughter. Monday Night Slaughter. That's what they should have called it instead of Monday Night Football. Monday Night Slaughter. That's what it was.
Yeah, Drake May, man, that kid. Other than
Dang,
the
hey,
sophomore
we
slump,
slept on Drake May. Him and Stack probably MVP conversation.
yeah, but I think they're gonna get him probably most improved. True, or
Nah, but
but yeah,
he in a conversation. I don't know if he's going to win. I might give it to Matthew Stafford because Matthew Stafford having a great year.
yeah,
But I say he's in the conversation. Drake May is in the conversation.
yeah. And I mean, let's be honest. This whole week 14, as far
Mhm.
as like football, is making like the NFL. That's why the NFL is tricky because now week 14 make everything look wide open. Like
Mhm.
literally, both divisions. The Broncos. Think about it. The Broncos and the Patriots are the top two seeds in the AFC. The Chicago Bears are the number one seed in the NFC. If that ain't
You would have
telling you
never
the
thought that.
NFL is, if that don't tell
I
you
think it's a lot.
how,
I think I think it's a lot of Purdy this year. I think it's really no front runners. It's just like a group of
exactly.
teams. I don't think it's a front runner because at the beginning of the year I said the Eagles should at least make it back to the NFC Championship. Not saying they're going to two-peat or nothing like that or come back.
Yeah,
I was like they should be. Then I said the Rams, Packers. If I had to pick is NFC, well, there's another team you're sleeping on in the NFC, in my opinion. But two teams. All right. So let's go to our honorable mentions. My honorable mentions. I want to put the Bears in there. I want to say the Bears are probably the biggest honorable mention.
yeah. 49ers, they still in the conversation, no matter what.
Yeah, bro. 49 is the team I was talking about, bro. I was like, with all the injuries, everything that happened, they still got a winning record. Say, Mark Purdy coming back looked like he never left. He back like he never left.
Then we got Houston slowly starting to come around.
Bills,
Uh,
still Bills Mafia.
yeah, I ain't gonna fake. I don't think we can sleep on this team anymore, man. I know the division ain't
So
that good, but Carolina's starting to wake some people up.
now Carolina is. I want to tell you about Carolina. They play to their competition. That's how
Yeah,
they play good talent. They play top tier. They play somebody bad. I think they just play to their competition. That's just in my opinion what the Panthers are.
yeah. Because right now they are one game behind Tampa, or half a game behind Tampa. Right now they are half a game.
I
So
told you the NFC South was Tampa Bay division to lose. Like it,
yeah,
they should win a division easily, but they've been on a slump lately.
yeah. Bryce, like I said, Bryce Young stepping up now in his comeback year.
Mhm.
Uh, it's a lot, man. Carolina, they got a great
I
defense.
say
Yeah.
I say the Colts are still in the mix. Detroit is
Yes,
still in the mix.
yes,
Uh, Anybody else? Chargers is technically still there.
yeah,
It's what 8-4. I think it's a lot of still 8-win teams. So
yeah.
if I'm
I think
not
the thing
mistaken, I
is,
believe the Chargers still got a wild card. They got the wild card spot right now
yeah.
in the AFC.
I think the only thing with the Chargers, you could tell that the Chargers is
Mm.
like they another team that plays to their competition. You know they like talent wise they should have more wins than what they have. The problem
Let's see.
is never be the regular season. It's the playoffs for them. That's the only thing with them.
I want to give love to this team. I want to say the Cowboys somewhat in the honorable. I don't think they top 10 per se. They probably like top 15, but they should get some love the way they bounce back this season.
I would say them, and I will honestly say I can't believe I'm about to say it, but Trevor Lawrence has actually balling out these last few weeks. Jacksonville Jaguars has actually been balling.
Trevor Lawrence is one of those guys. He's not that bad. I know some people would say he might be a bust. I said I don't know about a bust. I think he's in a terrible situation in Jacksonville. I
Yes,
say
and
he
I
got the
wouldn't say he's
turnovers down a little bit. He got the turnovers down.
exact.
He did win him a playoff game. I think people forget that he did win a playoff
Yeah,
game from a comeback from the Chargers.
yep,
But yeah, I just don't think the Jaguars are a contender. They're probably like a wild card, first round playoff team at best.
yeah, yeah. And then, like I said, because of that division, the AFC South is kind of like it's up in air because Houston starting to make they run a little bit.
I
Jacksonville
think I
starting
think
to,
the I think the Colts will still be in the division. I think it's by like one game. In about like one game or something.
if I'm not mistaken, I think Jacksonville actually took that joint over. If I'm not mistaken,
Because
from
what's the record?
from
I think
last week,
because the Colts is 8-4.
and Jacksonville's 8-4. They got the
Who won
they got a
who won the division game? I forgot. I think they played once.
yeah. So in the division, 2-1, 2-1 both. Jacksonville had won they head to head.
Oh, okay. All right. So the Colts, Danny Indiana Jones is I know he's injured. Allegedly, he's
Yeah,
injured. So he even played injured. So all right. So who was
yeah.
the worst teams? I think
We
it's
already
the
know.
same three.
Yeah, it's the same thing,
The
bro. That don't.
Saints.
Yeah, that don't change. I'm sorry.
Was it the Saints?
The Saints, the Titans, and the Raiders. There's no ifs, ands, and buts
Yeah.
about it.
The Jets won one, so the Jets no longer in the bottom three. They still
Yeah,
bottom tier, but they're not.
they still will get a top 5 draft pick. It's just they're not in the bottom 3. That's just what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I think we're going to end it here. I want everybody for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Also, leave your top five honorable mentions. If you feel we left it, you might just let us know. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Peace and hair grease.
Peace and love, y'all.